Yo, what is up, everybody? Live at the house. It's Veterans Day. Hope everybody's doing good. Got some of the fam here with me. Gonna have some fam join us by internet. Cat, you did a sound check? What you doing over there?
Yeah, you did.
Cat did a sound check. We're good. Sound check in the building. So what is up, everybody? I guess if you're just joining us, what up, Jody, over on the YouTube channel? We are streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at the same time. I only have a couple Twitch views. Just started doing that. Yo, we are at the house. Hey, Facebook user. Identify yourself, Facebook user. What is up, Mike? What up, Steve? What's up, everybody? So, I hope everyone's having a good Veterans Day. I don't like when people say Happy Veterans Day because that shit's weird. Like, how the hell is that a Happy Veterans Day? I wish we never had wars. My daddy fought for 27 years. God rest his soul, you know, so I know all about the military. Look, is my hat band off? I don't like that. That's that shit we don't like, right? We're going to fix that. Which way are we going? Yeah, that's better. Okay. Cam, what's up, brother? How you doing? So anyway, I am just chilling in my garage. I don't know if it looks like a garage, but this is what my garage looks like. What's your garage look like? Shane, what up from North Fayetteville? I was just up in Fayetteville last week. What up, Cheyenne, over on the YouTube channel? Facebook still hates her. Yo, so I'm joined by a couple guys. I want to give them a chance to say hello. Oh wait, hold on, None Real is coming on right now. Let me pop my man's in.
Hey,
yo,
am I too hot? Am I coming in too hot?
Nah, you straight, brother. Welcome, my man, None Real, Outlaw Nation in the building.
What's up? What's up?
What's
hey,
up,
I'm
brother?
glad to be back, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for making this an idea to go live on Veterans Day. I like it.
I think we both should.
Yeah, absolutely. Is Stack gonna join us?
I don't think so. I think
okay.
He's having technical difficulties. So.
Okay, cool. I sent him. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can make us look better then. How about that?
Works.
There we go. Let me turn this a little bit. There we go. Wait, I gotta move. Which way I gotta move? I feel like it's going the opposite way. Whatever I'm doing. Yeah, for real. I'm dipping and dodging. So anyway, what is up, my guy? How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Just got done hanging out with my son a little bit. Just he was watching a show, whatever. I kind of passed out, and, got me a little bit of Z's. But I set an alarm just to be on the safe side, so I didn't miss out on anything. But I just had to clear my head a little bit. You know how it is.
Oh, absolutely.
So, what are you guys up to tonight, man?
No, I was gonna say, let me introduce some people. Key, come over here. Say what up to the people. Let me get out of the way.
Hey, what up, bro?
Hey, Key boy, what's up, though?
Good, fam. How you been?
I was getting ready to ask about you. I was gonna be like, "Hey, man, did he make it?"
He was. That's why I was like, "Let me get them on stream." He was about to ask anyway.
Yeah,
that's dope. What's up, man? I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, man.
I saw you post that picture.
We're chilling, just working, kicking it, having a good time.
Hell yeah, y'all about to work on that EP?
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope. That's dope.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was just in the studio working on ours, just going over it, getting everything ready for tomorrow night because I'm gonna go track everything. So.
Oh yeah, dope. Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, man.
You already know, bro. I love that track. It's fire, bro.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's a whole vibe.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. What are we on? What is this?
We're on StreamYard.
Yeah, it's like everything.
Yeah, I'm streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at the same time.
You can just click over and see like comments from each thing.
No, they'll all pop in here together. See that one's on YouTube. That one's on Facebook. Yeah.
Hard.
I'm trying to help Keyboy get in touch with some shit, fam. I'm trying to put him on to the game. Everything I know.
Hey, it's worth it, man. Like you see, like I've got my own setup, but my laptop crashed on me, so I'm kind of using a setup that has nothing to do with what I'm used to. So all I can really do is just plug in with him, you know. So I was just blessed that he wanted to do it.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
absolutely.
Mom.
So you got a veteran in your family? I saw you post something about 9/11 or something earlier.
No, that's just the date my brother passed away.
Okay. Hey, salute to that and condolences, brother. Condolences for real.
Appreciate you, Bill.
Wait, your mom's on here?
Yeah, look.
Oh, that's dope. Yo, shout out to
What's
Keyboy's
up?
mom.
What's up, moms?
Hello, Mom.
Hey.
We love that shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it when the moms participate.
Thanks.
That's real love.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, that's
I
dope.
didn't tag you or anything. How did your mom find you?
She follows you.
Oh, that's super cool.
She follows
Yeah.
you. I'm trying to
Yeah.
find you on the page right now. But yeah, this is all, it's a platform thing, you know, and you can
Yeah. Dude, bro, listen. This for the next like all day tomorrow. I'm gonna put Key on game. We went through some beats tonight. I got a bunch of beats put to the side. I got some stuff already got hooks on, a couple country songs, a couple hip hop songs. I got a Cinestics beat with a Cinestics chorus. And we're gonna we picked out like 8. We're gonna go through them tomorrow and work on some shit. Try to get 5 or 6 of them recorded. You know, so
y'all got a City Sticks you're working on too?
yeah. Oh, bro, you know I got 2 Cinestics songs out, bro. Like Cindy's my guy. Like me and Cindy have done several shows together. Like that's my guy. I love him and Joe, bro. Those are my guys.
I'm working on one with him and OG right now.
So I'm about to send OG. He keeps giving me shit because he got me on one of his songs, and he's like, "When are you gonna get me on one of your songs?" So I told him we're gonna do a song. I'm gonna call it "Old Dogs," and I'm gonna talk about like, be careful with them old dogs in their home. Can't take an old dog's bone. You know, it's like something like that. Like that's gonna be the vibe of it because me and him are both a lot of these cats. You know what I mean? So it seemed like a good vibe. Yeah, he's dope, bro. I love OG.
Yeah, OG's the type of making sure my Wi-Fi extender's plugged in. That'll mess you up all day.
Yeah, he's solid dude, man, 100%. Yo, what up, my cousin Jacob on the YouTube channel? What up? How you doing, fam?
All right, bet. Sweet. I had to log into the chat, see what's up. What's up to everybody in the chat, man?
Oh yeah, because you don't have it in front of you.
Yeah. I think actually I can click on comments, can I?
Yeah, if you click on comments, you'll be able to see all the chats.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. All right,
I didn't know if you were too far away to be able to read them or not.
Yeah, it's I ain't got no glasses on. But
hello, Deborah on the YouTube. Thank you. Thank you to all of our veterans. Of course, like I said, Veterans Day is super, super important to me. My dad did 27 years in the military. You know, I'm like the true definition of an Army brat. I don't know very many people. You know, a lot of guys do 18 or 20 years, but dude, my dad did almost 30. Like, you want to talk about a real Army career? That is a fucking career, dude. Like,
that is dedication.
Yeah, bro. And he was a sergeant major, you know what I mean? And he was sergeant major of headquarters battalion. You know what I mean? Like dad is the true sense. He was a sniper. He was an expert marksman. Like, he's been in the shit. He did special forces for a little while. Like dad joined the military for the right reasons. Right after Vietnam, dad joined the military, you know, because he wanted to defend our country. Like, everything he always stood for was about America, you know? And like, I think that a lot of shit has been twisted, especially here lately in the last few years in politics, man. We make it seem like one side or the other is not American. And that shit kills me. I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, we are American. Like, I don't care what your political views are. You're my brother. You're American. You know what I mean? I'm going to defend you till the end. You know, my daddy always said that shit. Like, when the Colin Kaepernick stuff started happening, it was funny. I was curious what my dad was going to, you know, my dad's an old white guy. So he's an old country white guy. So I was like curious what his opinion was going to be. And my dad's opinion was, listen, son, I fought so that man could kneel if he wants to. I don't care what that man does. He's not hurting anybody. You know, my dad died shortly after that, and I was stuck with that. You know what I mean? I was stuck with the fact that my dad was like, I fought for people's rights to protest. I fought for that right. That's a right. That's a right. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, Dad, you know, like, that's wild that you're this old country white guy, but it didn't bother you. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that the media a lot of times makes things, clickbait is a real thing. Like, whatever sells views and whatever gets the clicks, that's what they talk about, you know? So my dad being such a veteran and talking about unity in the country. That shit, and that's why, you know, so many songs I have talk about stuff like that now, because like that's what my dad believed in. He believed in America, and anyone who's here is American, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like that's what we are. We're Americans.
That's real, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
the fact
Not
that,
to go on
you
a
know,
rant.
you're good, bro. That's what it's about. You know, it's I've got nothing against anybody in any way, shape, or form, like religion, whatever it is that you do, as long as you're being productive and providing to society in a way that's going to help us build rather than destroy us. Because the last thing we need is another civil war. You know what I mean? We don't want
Oh no, yeah,
brothers on brothers and sisters on sisters. And
yeah.
technically, that's what it is. If we're all brothers and sisters because we're in the same country together, and we start turning our heads because of Democratic and Republican parties and all that nonsense, it doesn't get us anywhere. You know, it's like everybody at one point was talking about building a wall, and it's like by what bodies and skeletons that of the people we're going to shoot and kill trying to get over it. It's like, to me, I just can't get into any of the political stuff because I'm going to look at it from the side of like, well, we're still humans and people. There's got to be a way to get around this and meet in the middle somehow to build a bridge.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And you know, it takes an intelligent person to say things like that, because like I'm anti, you know, illegal immigration into my country. But at the same
Yeah.
time, if I was in Mexico to take care of my family, hell yeah, I'd sneak into America. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna do whatever to take care of my family. So on a personal level, I get it. But at the same time, we have to believe that our country means something and we have borders, right? You know what I mean? Like those two don't have to be exclusive. And that's where the media and politics makes it to where our country is imploding. Yeah, you know what I mean? But like, and you know, because like I'm around a lot of black people all day, and I'm like, yo, there's no conflict in the streets. There's no violence happening every day. White people and black people don't hate people all day. But if you turn the news on, it makes it seem like that. You know what I mean? Because that's what sells. That's the narrative. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see a bunch of people around here like beating up trans people or anything. Like, I don't see that shit in real life. But if you turn on the news, it makes it seem like everything is chaos and trans people are getting dragged through the streets and stuff like that. You know, like, but again, it's just clickbait. It's clickbait in a different way. You know what I mean? And I don't like that, because America was built on unity. America was built on hard work. Well, I mean, maybe not in the original. Might have been built on the black slavery. You know what I mean? We don't know. You know.
Right.
But for the last 100 years or so, we've done our due diligence to take care of the world. You know, I wasn't around a few hundred years ago. I don't know what happened, but you know, since World War II, like that's what we've done. We've tried to help the world grow. You know, and anymore, I don't know if people see us like that, because like I see a lot of comments from people outside of the United States. I have a lot of people outside of the United States on my page, and they don't seem to think America has a way anymore. They don't think we have a path or goals, or I'm just not sure. You know what I mean? And it's literally our political system. Like I said, it's two sides. Pick a side, you know, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like picking sides either. Me and Boss were just talking about that recently. Like, we don't get involved in the drama and any negative stuff going on. Um, and and that's just because it's like, if you put negative energy into the world, negative energy is going to come back.
Facts.
So if you enforce positive energy, then you should get positive energy back. And yeah, you're going to have your ups and downs, but that's why it's called equality and balance. If you're too, I think I was talking to somebody like a couple of nights ago about it. If everything's happening too good for you, it becomes too positive. You get big headed. You think everything is great. Nothing's going to pull you down off your high horse. But then if everything's too negative, then you go into depression and everything else. So with every negative, there's a positive. That way we got this equal amount of balance. And if people could understand that and understand that you don't go through any worse than anybody else does. I don't go through any, you know what I mean, anything worse than anybody else does. We're all going through shit. It's how are we gonna do when we get out on the other side, when we make it through it? Are we gonna come together and figure out how to fix these issues? Or are we gonna sit there and just be like, nah, the media knows everything. I'm just gonna turn the TV on and get my information from there. You know, it's stupid. So I don't even watch TV anymore, bro. I'm in the studio writing, working on a music video, chopping it up with good folks like you. You know, I got a shirt that Dirty's mama made, or Dirty's cousin made, and it says 13 on it, and it's got the boots and everything.
For the 13 left behind.
Yeah, and it says say their names, Joe. And I had a dude one time. He was like, "That shirt's pretty disrespectful." And I was like, "Why is that?" He's like, "Because it says say their names, Joe, and that's our president." I was like, "Well, if Trump would have done this, then it would say their names, Donald. I don't give a damn who the president is."
Facts.
You know what I mean? It would have said their name on the back of it too. It ain't got nothing to do with who the president was. It's got to
Yeah.
do with who was in charge of that moment when we lost 13 of our warriors.
Facts.
So, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good with it,
and
man.
my
I
thing
wear what I wear.
is growing up, my daddy was in the military. So the only time my daddy got a raise is when a Republican was president. Because Democrats don't give the military raises. They just don't. You know what I mean? And so in my own personal life, the only time we ever got an improvement was when a Republican was president. That doesn't mean that I think Republicans are better or this or that, you know what I mean? But I
Right.
did see it in my own life. Like politics plays a role, and I don't necessarily think that should be right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
most should realize that this is America. Like that's always my point.
Yep. Period. Point blank. Like it's red, white, and blue for a reason, and that's why most
Absolutely.
of the time I wear the subdued flags on everything. You know,
Yeah.
because I feel like I represent the combat deployed soldiers more than I do anything else that's going on more. And nowadays, like the music is a way to be able to express these things. Because if media is going to have their way of saying it, then I'm going to say it on the microphone. And you can choose to listen to it or not listen to it. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm still going to say it because it's freedom of speech. And
Right.
that's why most of us artists are becoming targets. Like I'm not going to say that we are targets, but some of us are becoming targets. I mean, that's
Well,
just the way it works.
yes. I mean, you put yourself in the public eye, it's easy to get shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the truth. So do this for me though. Tell my fans, a story from service. Something that happened, something that left a mark on you, someone you helped, someone who helped you.
I can tell you a story when I first came in before I even deployed or anything.
Okay.
Because I seen more combat in the streets of Jacksonville, Florida than I really seen over there. To take the truth.
Sure,
You know what I
sure.
mean?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to hear about the camaraderie, anything. Just tell us.
I would say I think the best story I ever had was I was joining the army in 2005, and I knew I was going to basic training. I knew that when I got to basic training, I was going to be away from everybody because I talked to so many people who had said, "Hey, you're not going to be able to talk to people on the phone." You're not going. I was like, "Yeah, that's good," but I didn't realize how important the hearing people's voices that have been around you so much and so often was going to bother you. And so I'd gotten into basic training, and I'm, just trying to be tough. Like I'm gonna let them break me down because I need it. I need to be disciplined. I need to be a good soldier. I need to do this. And so I get to about 2 to 3 weeks in, and I just get this overwhelming feeling of like I'm never gonna see nobody again. Now, I didn't want to get out the army or anything like that. I was still basic training, but I got depressed, and my drill sergeant was like, "Come here, we're gonna go for a walk." And when we took a walk, he took me to Sergeant Major's office, and there was a couple other drills in there, and he was like, you know, you got to learn to not cry crocodile tears and have crocodile skin if you're going to be a soldier. And I know you miss. It was funny how he said it because you hear it in the movies all the time. He's like, I know you miss your family and everybody else, but if we wanted you to have that, we would have issued it. You know what I mean? And it's basically he was being a dick, but at the same time he was speaking truth. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was like you can't wear your heart on your sleeve. You have to be completely dedicated to what we're putting you through. Our goal here is to break you down. Period. That's our goal.
Yeah.
Break you down, mold you into a soldier, and send you off to fight for our country. That's your job. That's what you signed up for. And if you don't want to do this, you can get out. And I was like, well, I don't want to get out. But with him telling me that though, it made me understand like where I was sitting, where I was standing was it's no longer about me. You know what I mean? It was camaraderie. It was what can I do? And from that moment I understood it. It was like, what can I do to ensure that my battle buddies make it out of whatever situation I'm in?
Yeah.
What can I do to be able to pick up a dude that's 285, 300 pounds that gets hit with a leg wound and help him, help get him out of a combat scenario? What can I do? Well, I need to strengthen myself up. I need to get bigger. So that means I need to, improve my physical fitness. all that stuff motivated me and it's opened my mind up just from them simple words to where it was like, boom, I'm not brainwashed, but I understand I got a bigger purpose right now. And it's not me. It's not even the people that I'm worried about back home because it's everybody, you know? And so with that being said, it just made me a better soldier, man. I mean, I flew through basic training, AIT, I was distinguished honor graduate and all my classes and stuff that I took. I never thought I would be that person, you know? Like I never thought I was gonna be dedicated to the military, anything like that, because I didn't agree with it. I didn't agree with people going to war or any of that stuff. And that's just because of where I came from. I was like, we already got a war over here. Like, why are we going over there? Shoot,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
dying
yeah.
over here, you
I
know.
agree with that too.
But ultimately, I understood from that moment forward what my destiny was. Rather, it was to die as a soldier, to live as a soldier, get old, or whatever. I knew that, hey, I raised my right hand. I said I'm doing this. So break me down. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
But just off of those words, man. Not even 2, 3 weeks in basic training.
Yeah, that's dope, you know, and I'm sure that stuck with you. I mean, like you said, you just told the story, so it obviously stuck with
It
you
wa-
for a long time. You know, so what was the hardest part of joining the military?
The hardest part of joining the military was, first off, it was getting in. Getting
Sure,
in with the type of background, you know, not having a high school diploma, you know, all the certain things that make it difficult for somebody to become a soldier. I was fighting with. I had
sure.
to go to court. I had to talk to a judge. Everything else, but I didn't give up. I kept doing it. And I don't know, man. I think that was the hardest part for me was just getting in because it was all I
Getting
had at the moment. You know, like I couldn't keep my foot off of the gas pedal. I couldn't stay out of trouble. So the judge was like, "Hey, you need to figure some things out, or you're going to be taking a different route." You know. So it was like, man, I got to do this. I got to figure out how to do it. And but once I got in, I'll say the hardest thing once I was in was being away from the ones that you love, but being in an environment of everything that you once knew being gone. Like I still remember flying over top of the Middle East and watching everything go from blue to yellow. And my buddy, rest in peace, Nix, he was like, "Yeah," he's from Bama. He was like, "Yeah, welcome to the sandbox, baby." And just, just sat back, and I'm just like, "Holy crap, bro!" Just looked like a giant anthill, you know.
right.
But
So it was different.
yeah, it was there. It was culture shock, man. It was like
Yeah,
shocking, like, whoa, like, this is real. Why the hell did I do this?
right. Yeah, that's dope, man. I wonder because my dad traveled all over and stuff too. You know, he'd been Asia and South America and a lot of places for actual missions and stuff. And I always think that too. I'm like, yo, what the fuck were you thinking when you're just like knee deep in that swamp in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the night, and you're like, why the fuck did I sign up for this? You know what I mean? Like,
You know, in his head, he wasn't thinking because what he was doing was, okay, this is a route maneuver. This is the mission. This is where's the RTO? Where's the,
oh yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Dad
It was
always told
all,
me that like he did
yeah.
all that shit for me and mom. You know what I mean? He would always tell me that. He'd be like, I continue to do the shit I did as a soldier because of you guys at home. You know what I mean? Like, and I knew that even though you might not know it, the world is a scary place and there's shit going on out there that you don't know about. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, I guess of course, like that was the difference of having a dad who was like special forces and did stuff. Like, he really believed that shit because he had lived it. You know what I mean? Like, he believed in
Yeah.
America because he's lived it. You know, like I don't know, it's different.
Mad respect for that too, man, because that's really hardcore training. I was doing that training, Special Forces PT, getting ready to get into Q courses and all that. Like I was really set. My mind was set on it. And I met my wife, and she found my packet, and she was like, "What's this? You're going to be going to multiple terrains?" And I was like, "Yeah, appreciate it." She's like, "Is there anything else you want to do?" And I was like, "No, not really. I'm a sergeant. I want to get my staff sergeant and go special forces." But I loved her, and we had a baby on the way and everything else. So it was just like, all right, well, maybe I can do something else, and that's when I put my drill sergeant packet in.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. What? So you were like, what's it going to be? Is it going to be action or is it going to be family?
Yeah, and that's where it becomes difficult because now you're taking a deployable number from a manifest and you're becoming a stateside, where you're in country. You're no longer deployable. 3 to 4 years on the trail, you're not deploying. Yeah, you're training troops, but they needed you for a mission. And then that's
Sure.
where it becomes an issue with the military and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I changed it. I give mad respect, man. I'm gonna tell you because just off of the training and PT alone, I can just tell you that he was a bad mofo. He was bad. He was a bad son of a gun, dude. Like,
Yeah, I gotta meet this.
Hold on, my drummer about to leave. He needs to say hi real quick.
okay.
On the stream.
Yeah.
Tell everybody hi.
Yo, what up?
What up, man? How you
What up, my
doing?
guy?
Already, man. It's good seeing you, bro.
Yeah, you too, fam. Yeah, what you got? I see you got a lot of projects coming up, bro.
Yeah, working on the new album, Hairline Fracture. Got the feature with Key and Hit, and I got a bunch of stuff, man. We've been working on that's finally getting to the surface where it needs to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just
Knuckles, let me hear your verse. So that thing fire. I'm just saying I didn't gonna put too much out there, but that thing
I
fire.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to slide that, man. He sent me the hook, and the hook was just grabbed me. I was like, "Yo, whoa! I got this." Went straight to the garage, and my wife was like, You're out there? Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I wrote 2 verses." And she's like, "Oh, okay." I wrote a verse for one song, and I wrote a verse for that song. And I was like, "You know what? I'll put these together." And I was like, "Man, you know what? I'm gonna track this weekend. That way I can just send it to him. You know what I mean? Let's get on it because this hook is so hard to beat. You know what I mean? Everything. I was like, let's just get this one done because it's a song for the troops.
Yeah. Literally, like when you sent it back, he literally texted me the next that night. Not even like what, an hour?
Yeah, it was
like an hour. He was like, "Yo, this verse from Non-Real." I was like, "Man." I was like, I listen to it tomorrow. He's like, "All right." When I came over because we had to break some stuff down. Man, he let me hear it, bro. That thing is fire.
I appreciate you, bro, for real.
You good, fam? You good? Who on
That's
the chat?
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to
Thank
everybody.
you for all you veteran service out there, man. We really appreciate y'all. It says I'm not loving my phone service right now. Some people getting upset with their phones. But hey, for all y'all who are joining us right now, this dude right here, bro, I was watching him on stage. Cat was killing it. Cat was killing it. He was killing it, bro. I don't care, bro. Killing it. How old are you?
Man, tell you the truth, man. I just turned 33 in October 27th. I've been playing the drums since I was 2 years old, so that's 31 years.
That's dope, bro. And happy belated birthday, man.
I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
but already, fam, I'm gonna see y'all.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna holler at you. Y'all be easy.
All right, fam.
All right.
I love you.
Love you too.
Be good.
Hey, bro. All right. Thanks, fam. I'll see you
Hey.
later.
What up?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me share it. Let me close this.
Allison Wonderland, everybody in the chat. Paula Johnson, Lee Green, Bonnie Muse, Ricky Fowler, Tom. Hey, let's go. We appreciate y'all. Serenity, Tennessee.
We do. We appreciate it. Let me close this door.
Oh, you good? Ben Shrewberry, Jason Crosby, you just left Dirty's Live trying to spread love. Yeah, we appreciate you, bro. Yeah, anybody, like I tell people all the time, man, if you swinging through and you see somebody's live and you want to go click it and say what's up, show love, don't faze me, no, man. That's how we get a bigger circle filled with better people.
Absolutely. Yo, me and Key were talking about that today. Key said something about somebody, and like, I was like, oh, I got a song with them coming out. Here, check it out. You know what I mean? Like, and he was like, man, the circle is just connected. You know what I mean? And, like, and it is because, like, those of us out here who are really working, trying to do this stuff, like, we gravitate towards each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because we hear each other's music and we vibe with it. And we're like, yo, that's dope. I vibe with that. You know, who is this guy? You know, we check. Like, and that's why I say, like, I always try to say I am country rap. Even if I'm not necessarily doing country rap all the time or whatever, like, I stand for that because I feel like a lot of people in our like lane I fuck with, you know what I mean? Like, and I want them to do better and I want them to do bigger stuff, you know? You know, just like Jesse and Joe, like not every song they put out is country rap. Well, hell, Welcome to My House is rock if you want to keep it real. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah,
they together are country rap. You know what I mean? And
yeah, they are.
they stand for our lane. You know, like you too and me too. You know what I mean? Like, but I like that shit. I like standing for that shit. I like standing for something. You know what I mean? So
Because if you go to an artist solo project like Jesse Howard, Little Boy and the Preacher Man, you know, and you
oh
go into
man,
the solo projects, now
yeah,
you're starting to see that actual artist of like where they're at and their real environment, you know.
sure,
So when you're with Outlaw Nation, you see Jesse the rocker and the vocals just getting it, him on stage, you know, just enjoying the vibe. And then when you see Jesse when he's in his country environment, like just playing an acoustic guitar, bro, and even singing a cover song. It's just it's amazing.
oh
You
yeah,
know?
I agree with that too. And that's why I always tell people, I'm like, yo, I didn't know Jesse because he's country, and I didn't listen to a lot of up and coming country stuff. Like I know Joe because I listened to New Breed like 6-7 years ago
Right.
because I listened to up and coming underground white rappers mostly. You know what I mean? So like I heard some New Breed shit and was like, yo, this dude's dope. Who's this guy? You know what I mean? But I didn't know Jesse for the exact opposite reason. I didn't listen to up and coming country stuff. You know, I listened to old school country stuff. I just really started checking out country. Like I just recently got into new, not, I guess not mainstream country, but like underground stuff. Creed Fisher, Way Jennings,
Yeah.
West Ship. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guys, all y'all that and like these are guys I'm listening to. Co Wetzel, like I like stuff that a lot of people aren't listening to. You know,
It's mainly underground, man. Like
yeah, it is underground stuff. Well, because here in Oklahoma and Texas, man, we have a style of country called red dirt, you know, and a lot of people here make red dirt music. And it's kind of like honky tonk music. It's kind of like Texas swing. It's kind of its own thing, you know, but
right.
I know a lot of these dudes from around here, but they're not on the radio. They're not the CMAs, you know, like they're just not.
But they're local. They're local, and they've got a buzz locally, which is enough for them to build a career and support themselves.
Yes, bro. That's why I tell everybody you don't have to you don't have to have a million streams to support yourself as a musician. You just have to be able to have multiple revenue streams. You got to make a little bit off streaming, a little bit off shows, a little bit off
Yeah.
t-shirts, a little bit off sponsorships.
You got to put the grind in. You got to
Yeah,
put the
bro.
grind
It takes everything.
Yep, everything. Every little bit of energy you put into it, you're gonna get back. Like
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
if you write a song, that takes time. If you record the song, that takes time. Now you're gonna go sit with an engineer. They're gonna mix it, unless you're mixing your own thing.
Yeah,
That's
real
just the
time.
song part. Now you got to get the cover done. You got to shoot a music video. You got to travel for that.
More
You
time.
got to go do. Now you're doing a show, but you want to get a promotion for the show, so you're trying to find somebody to do the flyer. It's all time. It's all time. Are you willing to sacrifice that and put that energy into that time? Is the question. And that's what they have. And you have to ask these people who are young and they hit you up. And I know you've had younger people hit you up and be like, "Yo, what do I need to do to get to where you're at least where I'm doing shows and stuff?" It's like first thing I always ask them is, "Do you have anything that is gonna hinder you?" And they're like, "Well, what you mean? Do you have anything that's gonna hinder you? Like, do you have anything that's gonna hinder you? Like, are you addicted to anything? Anything that's gonna keep you from spending money, putting energy in, being dedicated to this? Because it's a job, man. It's the greatest job in the world, but it's a job."
Well, I asked the same thing, but in a different way. My first question is, do you have a budget?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not saying you have to spend money with me because people always come to me and like, yo, can you help me get verified? Can you help me get 200,000 followers? And I'm like, well, no, but I can help you do whatever your potential is, but you got to have a budget. And I'm not telling you got to spend it on me. You got to spend it on you. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not going to put my time and effort in if you're not willing to spend money on yourself and spend time on yourself. Because like you just said, this shit is a career. Like we're not part-time rappers. You know what I mean? Like this isn't something we're doing in the garage for fun. I mean, you see my garage behind me. Like who else's garage looks like this? You know what I mean? Like
right. I got a green screen behind me, so you know we're putting it.
Like, literally, you have a green screen behind you. The fact you fucking own a green screen speaks volumes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Like that alone, like you're doing the things that are necessary to get out there further. You know what I mean? Like it is a job. It's full time. It doesn't stop. You know, it's the grind. The grind doesn't quit.
And we haven't even began to mention the fact that you have to be able to balance family. That has been one of the hardest things for me in the past 2 years now. And OG's had the conversation with me. Boss has had the conversation with me. Jesse has had the conversation with me. I mean, everybody I know that's an artist has had the conversation with me. And it's literally like, you just got to find that sweet spot. Somewhere in there, you're going to find it. There's a sweet spot in there somewhere. You just got to find it. And I'm slowly getting there. Like, I'm almost there. And like, it's not easy though, because I want to spend as much time as I can with my wife and my kids.
Yeah, of course.
So that's the struggle for me, really. Ultimately, if anybody was to ask, really, where do you feel like your hardest thing you're dealing with right now in music is, it's gonna be that the lane of trying to keep focused on the fact that I am. That's why I wrote the song Raymond. I can't forget, that I'm still Raymond. I'm still daddy. I'm still
Sure.
the husband to my
Yeah, and that's
my
the
wife.
hardest thing. Like, you only have so much time. So in
Yeah.
24 hours.
Yeah.
You know?
And it goes, you do this 25/8 with the social media and everything else. There's no time for sleep.
Yeah, my wife, it took a long time for my wife to really get on board, with the fact that, like, I could do this. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy to say I'm going to write some rap music. I'm going to spend $20 to go record this song that I made on a free beat. But it's different when I'm like, hey, I'm going to invest $12,000 on sound equipment. You know what I mean? She's like, what? I'm like,
She's
no,
like,
no, no. We need to
"What?"
do this. Trust me.
Yeah.
We'll make the money back. You know what I mean? Like, that's different. You're not. It's not a fucking hobby at that point. It's not
No,
a
it's
joke.
you're
You know what I mean?
investing into a legit
Yeah,
business.
yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I have a business. Like, this is my business. You know what I mean? Like I can show you business accounts. Yeah, I have credit in
Like,
my business name. Like I'm doing the things you have to do if I was a plumber. You know what I mean? But instead, I'm
right,
a rapper. But people don't understand that. Like, I do the same shit I would do advertising my business if I was a plumber, but I'm not a plumber. You know what I mean? Like that's the only difference. Like, it doesn't matter. If people don't understand that the same shit applies like all across the board. No matter where your job is, the same things apply, the same principles, the same everything applies. Hard work pays off. Consistency pays off. This shit pays off. Look at Jelly Roll, man. The man was on the CMA red carpet 2 days ago, man.
that's crazy, bro.
Fuck, bro. Me and Jelly got out of
Crazy.
prison the same year, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's someone I've been following since he had like normal like 5,000 Facebook friends. Like, he wouldn't even
Right.
like have a page big. You know what I mean? Like, nothing. I have buddies with songs with Jelly Roll that they paid $100 for the verses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were talking about that last night. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
they were probably classic right now.
Yeah, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Like, but he's winning now. You know why? Because he stayed
Yeah.
consistent. He stayed true to himself. He just kept working. He treated it like a job. You know what I mean? Because it is a job. And the thing about being your own boss, some days you make $3,000, some days you make $12. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. You got to be able to deal with them days where you make $12. That's what makes you tough. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you're making money all the time, that shit doesn't make you tough. That doesn't make you successful. People who are really successful, they've been through the dirt. They've been dragged, They had to take out loans. They had to borrow money. They've been through it. They've been worried about something going away. But eventually they got through and got successful,
Yep. They did. And anybody you've ever spoken to that's really successful right now, and they'll tell you that too. They'll tell you like, yo, like some of the greatest people that were turned down. Like some of the greatest directors in
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Directors of films went to requested to go to certain colleges and stuff like that, and they were shot down.
No. Yeah.
They said no, and now look at them. They're $5-7 million. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
they cannot give up, man. You cannot. And
No.
with my wife, it's funny you say that when you said about how your wife was like $12,000. It's like Heather's always supported me. She's always been the one to pop a CD in and be like, "Hey, listen to my husband. He's really good." But the belief of me being able to leave a job and
Yeah.
not go to a job was
Huge.
the biggest. Yeah, that was huge for us.
Yeah.
So that
That's where I am right now. 2 months I haven't had a job, and I'm still paying the bills. You know what I mean? Like I've had to up my social media stuff. I've had to work harder on internet money and some other things, but I've been able to do it.
it's
And
your job though.
it is. I treat it like
Yeah.
a job, and so it's no different. I wake up at 4 a.m. I'm on social media. I'm posting. I'm interacting with people. I'm looking at beats. I'm talking to people about ad revenue. I'm all the things I can do. Like You just got to stay consistent with it and just do it like a job, you know? And people don't get that. Like, they think, oh, you want to be a rapper. That's stupid. Well, but it's not, because you can't, you know, some people do just magically get found or whatever, but I don't even care if I'm that famous. All I want to do is pay my bills and make music at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yep. Great vibes save lives, man. Maybe make a few dimes.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely. I don't even care. Yeah, I don't want to be on the CMAs. Like, that shit's irrelevant to me. I just want to pay my bills and make music. I want to make music and pay my bills from it. You know what I mean? That's it. I want to do some shows, meet some good people, drink a few beers, you know, and make a couple songs and make people go, man, my dad passed away and your song really touched me. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's all I want.
that's real though, bro. I mean, because I think all of us who write songs nowadays are really in that state of mind where we're like, man, this song helped me get through it. Maybe it'll help somebody else get through it. You know?
Oh, bro, absolutely. Already know. Yo, so check it out. So tell me.
Happy Veterans Day, Walter. And salute to you. Hope you have a great Veterans Day to your daughter as well. His daughter is in the military. So salute to Walter Hendren on that. Matter of fact, last Gastonia event, not this past one, not the Halloween one, but the one before that. His daughter came out and rocked with us that night, where she was in, I think she was in basic. She might have been in boot camp. I can't remember exactly.
That's super dope, bro.
Hey, Jason Crosby says he wants to get you a homebrew beer.
I see that. I was just about to post that up.
Got that fire.
You message me, Jason Crosby, and I'll give you an address. You can send me homebrew beer, and I'll drink it on my Thirsty Thursday show, and I'll shout you out.
Hey, now that is dope. That's super dope, bro.
Yeah, listen.
Great
people always like. I've never understood this. So this is a funny thing. Like, I never understood, like, how come rich and famous people always get VIP for free and shit like that, right? Never understood that shit, okay? Till I started getting real fans. Then I realized fans want to give you things. They want to give you things. They want you to take this keychain they made. They want you to have this necklace they bought. They want you to have it. They just want to fucking give it to you. That was hard for me because I didn't accept. I'm not a person who accepts things. You know what I mean? But over time, I've learned, fuck it. They want to give me the thing. I'm going to let them give me the thing, and I'm going to make a big-ass deal out of the fact they gave me the thing. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, you made this keychain for me? Look at this fucking keychain. Look how cool this keychain is. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what they want. They want you to appreciate that. And, dude, I learned, like, dude, that is the realest feeling. Like, it's almost the same as, like, when someone tells you what a song did for them. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of thing. They're like, yo, I brought you this cheesecake. Can you eat the cheesecake? Hell yeah, it is a good ass cheesecake. You know?
So this right here, Shannon Surratt, I think I said her name right. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a guardian angel, and it's silver, right? Well, we were at the New Year's Eve party in North Carolina, and this woman was walking around, Miss Shannon. She was walking around, and she was giving away guardian angels. And Bonnie, thank you so much. And so, like, she's giving away all these, and she's like, she comes to me at the end of the night, you know, and she's just like, hey, Rilla, did I give you a guardian angel yet? And I was like, no, I don't think so. And she's like, well, I always have mine with me. And I was like, oh, that's cool. That's awesome. You know, I got a keychain that says, don't fly faster than your guardian, don't drive faster than your guardian angel can fly. And, you know, I told her about it. And she was like, well, I want to give you one. And I was like, well, you don't have to if you don't have any more. She's like, hold on. She couldn't find it. And so she's like, well, the only one I have is this. And so she pulled hers off. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, is that real? Is that real silver? You don't have to give me that. No. She's like, no. You need a guardian. You need a guardian. And she put it over. And so I haven't taken it off since. And that was last New Year's.
That's so good. Yeah.
And that's just because, you know, the fact that she was willing to give it right off of her own neck. And she didn't have to do that. And I was like, no, please don't. Like, please don't. Like, if you always say you got your guardian angel with you, I hope she got another one. But you know what I mean? To me, it's like, yo, I'm going to rock this thing. Till the end.
Absolutely.
Till the end.
Yeah, that's huge, you know? Like, the energy behind something like that is huge, you know?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like, man, you're like, you really like me that much. Like, that's bro. All I had was hate when I first started this.
And so I didn't understand how to deal with love, basically. You know what I mean? I was like an abused child as a rapper. Everybody's like, shut up, country guy, you can't rap. And then when I started getting actual fans who were like, you can rap, I was like, are you just fucking with me? Or are you being serious?
Like,
you know, you really like me? Like,
you
it
really
took a long
do?
time. Yeah. Like, are you serious? I'm really good. Like, you want to take a picture with me? You're not gonna like make fun of me and like draw a mustache on me or something when you
Yeah, put a mustache.
yeah, like it took me a long time. You know what I mean? Like,
That's super
I
dope.
just don't know. You know, so.
But that's what makes you humble too, is when you accept that fact of like when you're just like, you know what, man, I might not have people running up to me and being like, yo, you're so and so, and you're and, you know, like Eminem was saying, I can't even go to the bathroom and everything. I might not have that, but the fact that I can go to a show or to any place and people were just like, hey man, your song did this for me. Like, can me and my kids get a picture with you? Can me and my kids get a picture with you?
Yeah.
That right there is like, that's a family picture, bro. You taking a picture with somebody
Yeah.
and their kids. That's a family
Absolutely.
picture. That's crazy. You know?
And that's as good as it gets. Like, that's as good, like the kids, like the family, like that's as good as it gets. That's the reason we do it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't get any better than that.
Shout out to Key in the background, man. I don't know what Key's doing. Is he good?
Yeah, Key's on his phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
So I said Key's been here for about 3 or 4 hours, bro. We've been dabbing the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's ready for bed tonight. We're gonna work all day tomorrow on music. We picked out like 7 or 8 beats earlier. We went through and picked out some beats. I got some stuff with choruses on it. So tomorrow, like, we're gonna get up early and just start studioing it pretty much all day. You know, I'm gonna try to record as much as we can. You know, so we're gonna try to have it out by the first of the year. You know, I have a bunch of stuff like in the works. You know what I mean? Like in the wings. I got your song. I got some Cooley. Yeah, I got several good features, bro. That I'm just like waiting. I'm just waiting kind of for the first of the year, and I'm just about to explode on everyone. You know what I mean? Like these next couple months.
Same thing I'm doing, bro. Yeah, but it's working though.
I don't know who you use for your distributor, but like my distributor sends out an email in November and is like, listen, if you want to drop holiday music, you need to do it now. Because December is just, I tried to drop a song last year in December and it ended up not coming out till January because everything's so backed up with holiday music. The distributors are behind, like all of them, you know, CD Baby, DistroKid. Yeah. Well, and I didn't know about it at the time. I learned it last year, you know what I mean? Like, but it does make sense. It makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? People specifically write Christmas songs. People specifically fucking do covers of Christmas songs. Like, these are things, you know, so the amount of music at the holiday time is just increased. You know, so
it makes plenty of sense though.
Yeah, it makes plenty of sense. So first of the year, like I said, I have singles ready to come, and then right after that, I'm gonna drop a couple albums. I'm gonna do a tour right at the beginning of the year, you know. So
yeah, I definitely I'll keep you posted on shows and events that we got going on with Outlaw Nation and everything.
Yeah, we're gonna get you out here too, fam. Like,
I definitely want to go and link up with you guys on some of your shows.
Yeah.
As well as Key. You know, that's the thing. I'm really trying to get moving in that direction.
Moving forward for the first of the year, I'm gonna try to have Key on my team full time. So any show I'm at, Key's gonna be at. That'll be the plan. He's too close.
It was good chopping up with y'all, man.
Oh yeah, man, and he's too close not to try to help. He's too talented. You know what I mean? Like,
where's he at? Like,
he's in Kansas. He's 4 hours from me. You know, so
yeah. When I was 5 hours from Boston Dirty and OG, I was 5 hours.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's my thing. Is like in this part of the country, you know, Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, we don't have a lot of country rap or anyone even close to our lane. You know what I mean? Anyone.
But y'all being like this and merging together is gonna be able to bridge that gap to where like, yo, we can do one here.
And that's the plan. You know, we've been talking about that. Like, I've got some places here. We'll do some shows. We'll come up there and do some shows. I plan to bring some people through next year. I'm gonna pay some money to bring some people. Like, I know some venues. I'm gonna try to make some things happen in my state. You know, for the fans and stuff. So.
That's dope, bro. Yeah. Hey, I've got a song that I'm working on that me and Dirty wrote, bro, and like I forgot all about it until I went through my phone and I was like, dang. Oh I get a rough draft of it, I want to send it to you just so you can hear it, bro, because
Okay.
it's so deep and in depth. Like
Okay.
it's I think it's gonna be one of them songs, you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
people are just gonna sit back and be like, blow their mind away type of track. Because me and Dirty, we freestyled it. Like a
No
lot of the
shit.
songs, yeah, we freestyled it. Dirty was like, yo, did you record that? And I was like, yeah, on my phone. He was like, you don't even need to write. You just need to use what you freestyled. And so I went through it and I was like, I might change this here though, or change this, kind of like went through it. But I think that it's one of those songs because the vibe of it was just two people collaborating. And those two people actually had 3 or 4 people around us, but the only other person involved in it was Drew on the guitar. So what I'm trying to get at is that moment was created, which a lot of the Outlaw Nation moments are created that way with just a guitar and us singing and freestyling.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
that is creating that for you and him. It's going to be the same thing because
Right.
once y'all are in the studio together more and more and more, y'all are going to start getting this, compliment. You're going to have complimenting each
Vibe.
other and vibe.
Right.
And next thing you know, you guys are just going to be sitting there wherever you're at and be like, don't you think of this? And all of a sudden, you guys are going to be writing songs left and right, together.
Absolutely.
You'll find out this weekend. It's all going to open up. Y'all going to be like, yo, we should have been doing this like
that's
6
the plan.
months ago.
Yeah, that's the plan. Try to get some shit done.
Yeah, that's how it works, though, bro. It's amazing. I'm blessed to be a part of all of it. Like,
Oh, I know you are, bro. Yeah,
it's
I love
crazy.
Outlaw Nation. You already know. I'll fuck with all y'all.
Yeah, bro. We appreciate you too, man. I was gonna wear my knuckle shirt, but I was like, man, it's Veterans Day. I need to.
Nah, it's Veterans Day, bro. I've been
I
looking
wear
at
this every Veterans Day.
Yeah, bro, it's a dope shirt.
Yeah, I got this at a gas station too, bro. I was like,
Oh,
you know what?
bro, gas stations have the dopest hats and shirts, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
$20.
Like, why is this not sold out? Let me get.
Yeah, yeah, it's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah.
But yeah, man, y'all get some rest and everything.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say I don't want to keep you, but I appreciate you
Good.
joining us and fucking spend an hour hanging out. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Veterans Day. Of course, we appreciate your service.
I might go live a little bit and try to
Absolutely.
push a little bit of music, some stuff we'll work on tomorrow.
And man, we appreciate
like
everyone who served. Like, let me reiterate this. Like,
definitely.
I believe in the fact that our military is the reason I'm free. Like, I can sit in my house and enjoy my house because of the military. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you think America sucks, you've never been out of America. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I will say that too, man. Like, if you and I'll end it at that with me. When we came home from deployment, we're marching through, and a lot of us are privates. There's a lot of the guys who've been deployed before and everything else. But we're marching, and we're coming home. It's like 3:34 in the morning. We've just been on the plane. We're jet lagging, everything else, and we're marching through this wet grass. 3:30, and it's wet grass in this huge field, and you can hear. You can hear the music and the trumpets, the horns going, and you can hear the families and the people, and we're coming around the corner, and it's just like in your head, you're just like, man, I haven't seen this much. You're not even worried about it. You're like, I haven't seen this much grass in almost a year. Like,
bro, that's hilarious. Just sand.
Yeah, it's just like the small things. And when you come back from deployment, you realize you're just like, man, the small things matter so much that the bigger things that people think about don't, like just a piece of grass, thinking about the soldiers over there who were planting buckets because they mowed their grass every day in the United States. But over there, they had no grass. So they would grow grass in buckets and be out there with their scissors, trimming it down just because they were, you know what I mean? Like little monumental moments like that. And so that's what made me understand, like, America's beautiful, amazing place.
Hell yeah.
And if we can just come together and unite, we can keep it that way. But if we keep segregating each other and we keep trying to put these gaps in there and say, oh, so-and-so's with so-and-so and so-and-so's with so-and-so, then we're just turning our backs on each other. You know what I mean? We're not going to get nowhere. And then America's going to become a place that's barren and there's going to be sand everywhere. It's going to be destroyed because we're not understanding that we're in a good place. We are. Like, it's crazy over there, man. It's crazy over there.
But people don't know. I'm telling you, people who are like, America sucks. I'm like, you just tell me you've never been anywhere without telling me you've never been anywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, just tell me. You tell me why
I've been
America's
all
not.
over the place, bro. I've been to a bunch of different countries.
Yep.
They are not America. You know what I mean? Straight up.
I don't know, man. To me, it's just like I feel like we can get so much farther, bro, if we just put our heads together and figure things out rather than trying to step on each other's backs. You know, the only way we should be stepping on each other's backs is if it's to help lift somebody up to get over an obstacle.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Yeah.
So,
Got to reach out and help each other. 100%.
hey, man, everybody in the chat, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, you share, Blair, if you care, have been there, man. The vibe is real. Shout out to Knuckles. Shout out to Key in the backdrop, man. And I love the set, dude. I love the set.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate it. We about to get.
Hopefully one day I'm gonna come through with my wife and kids, and we're
bro,
gonna come
anytime.
baby kid your house.
You can come stay the whole weekend. We'll make music.
Hell yeah, bro. Definitely down, man.
Anytime.
It was an honor being a guest on your show.
Enjoy the rest of the night. And we are fucking. I hope that everybody out there has a good Veterans Day, enjoys the rest of the evening. Thank you for everyone who helped support our freedom. We love y'all.
Love, rise up, salute, y'all.
Absolutely. Rise up.
All right, bro.